Roman Reigns, the tribal chief of WWE, has built his empire on dominance, loyalty, and control over the WWE universe. But what happens when the one man he trusts most in his corner, Paul Heyman, refuses to offer the support Roman expects? The fallout from this shocking moment could signal the end of an era for the Bloodline. Let's dive into the emotional turmoil that unfolded on this week's WWE Raw. Imagine this. Roman Reigns, the reigning Universal Champion, standing tall in the ring, his usual aura of invincibility wrapping around him. But this time, there's a noticeable crack. A crack in the foundation of his empire. In an emotional segment, Paul Heyman, the wise, loyal advocate, denies Roman the one thing that could have kept him steady. A hug. This simple act of refusal may seem small, but for Reigns, it's massive. And you can see it in his eyes. The devastation. The shock. The heartbreak. Why would Heyman, who's been by Roman's side through thick and thin, turn his back now? The question lingers in the air. What's going on behind the scenes in the Bloodline? Now, let's not kid ourselves. We all know Roman Reigns is a powerhouse, a dominant force, a man who demands respect. But beneath the surface, Roman is just a man who craves loyalty, validation, and trust. And when that trust is questioned, like it was in this Raw moment, it shakes his very core. Why did Paul refuse to embrace him? Was it a power play? Did Heyman finally see the cracks in the Bloodline and realize he needs to be his own man? Or is this something more personal? Could this be the beginning of a major shift in the dynamic between these two? For years, Paul Heyman has been a guiding figure for Roman. He's been the voice, the strategist, and the unwavering supporter. But now we're seeing the cracks. We're seeing a possible unraveling of a partnership that has made Roman Reigns the longest reigning Universal Champion in history. Fans are left wondering. Is the Bloodline about to break? Is Paul Heyman secretly plotting a betrayal? Or is this just the latest drama in the ongoing saga of Roman's reign? What does this mean for Roman? Will he be able to hold his empire together, or is this the beginning of the end? Could this moment trigger a massive change in Roman's character, perhaps leading to him becoming even more ruthless, more paranoid, or even more isolated than before? After all, the great tribal chief has always prided himself on being at the top, untouchable, but in this moment, it feels like the ground beneath him is shaking. And what about the Bloodline? Is Jey Uso still loyal to Roman? Will Jimmy Uso side with the tribal chief, or will they all start questioning Roman's leadership? This moment with Paul Heyman might just be the first domino to fall in a series of events that could dramatically shift the landscape of WWE. The question remains. Will Roman Reigns be able to control his empire, or will he lose everything in the process? Fans are already buzzing on social media about what this means for Roman's future. Is this the sign of a betrayal to come? Will Paul Heyman stand by his side, or will this marked refusal signal a deeper rift that fans haven't seen before? Let's not forget